Hey, Friday! Woohoo! I don't know if you're working on a weekend, but it's almost weekend for me, so that's good. Yesterday I went to the Changemakers event. It was really cool. I met unexpected guest actually. It was the Minister of Health of Ukraine. You know that lady, the foreign lady, but has Ukrainian roots, whatever. It's really funny talking with her about the reforms and everything that's going on. So she receives a lot of opposition, like a shitload of opposition coming towards her every time. Every time she makes a proposal, proposes to reform something, to change something. I mean, there's so much vested interest in the system to keep things the way it is, because yeah, doctors are stuffing their own pockets, and all the people, the bureaucrats involved, they all have some kind of interest and stake in the game. So yeah, it's interesting to see that. I mean, I'm just heard it from her side of the story, of course, but yeah, I'm not really involved in the whole debate and the reform issues because, yeah, I think if I read about it, that yeah, I'm always getting a more or less biased viewpoint because I'm always reading stuff that is translated into English, and the people that are speaking English and are capable of communicating in English and writing in English, I think they might have a different worldview than the people who write in Ukrainian, for example. And tend to be different kinds of types of people in that sense. I mean, it's just the same with the people I hang out with. I mean, they're all more or less, yeah, let's say privileged in the sense that not that they're rich, but that they received higher education, that they can, they're fluent in English, basically. So, mm, yeah, I wanted to tell you a cool story about always saying yes philosophy. It's a little bit of a long story. I might as well try it. So, it was the Eurovision Song Festival, and a friend of mine said, "Hey, Imre, do you want to go to the pub to watch the Eurovision?" And I was like, I don't really like the Eurovision. I was all this naysayer mentality things. But then I thought, oh yeah, wait, I've got a philosophy to always say yes to everything. So I said, yeah, of course, let's roll, let's do it. I'm all up for it. So we went to the pub, and yeah, it was pretty standard evening. I mean, people were cheering for some and booing for others, like the Germans, and things were fine. And then at the end, it was raining heavily, and I was just standing outside, sheltered with some friends of mine. They were calling a taxi, and then suddenly I communicated with an American dude, just a random American dude that was smoking a fag, and I said. And he actually invited me to go inside to drink shots with him. And I thought to myself, you know, random American dude inviting me to drink strong alcohol. I don't think that's the best idea. But then I thought about my philosophy, of course. So I thought, yeah, let's do it. Let's roll. Okay, I'm all up for it. Woohoo! So then we were drinking shots with the. I was drinking shots with the American dude, and my friends were already leaving, getting a taxi home. And next thing you know, his henchman came along. So he had a Ukrainian henchman called Igor, I believe. And the guy told me all kinds of stories like, oh, you don't know how powerful and rich I am. The American dude said that. Oh, if you would Google my name, you would be scared, boy. And I'm so freaking rich. And my sister is a judge in Odessa and she has a lawyer firm as well. And oh, I've got so much influence in this country. And you better be my friend. And then I've got your back and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, I can just walk away. But if I walk away, then it would be saying basically no to his company. So I thought, always say yes to everything. Let's just stick it out. And then he said, let's go to a strip club. Never been to a strip club my whole life, but I thought about my philosophy again. I said, yeah, let's do it. Why not? New experience for me as well. So we went with that Igor guy, the American, and myself to the strip club. So we went to the strip club by taxi. And of course, to enter the strip club, we had to pay. So the guy, because the American guy, he didn't want to carry anything in his pocket. So he gave everything to Igor. And he said, Igor, pay, pay. And Igor, he reached in his pockets and he got a stack of paper money like this big. I'm not making this up. He had this out of his pocket, a stack of paper this big, and he was just putting bills down. And the people at the strip club, they were like, "What the fuck?" A bunch of posers. But anyway, so we went inside of the strip club. Never been in a strip club before, but you saw the movie Star Wars. You also saw Rebels. I know that, and the Clone Wars. So you know Jabba the Hutt. Well, it was one guy, an old guess, Ukrainian or Russian guy sitting there with some girls around him and just buying them drinks and stuff like that. So, and I was just sitting there. Okay, I'm in a strip club. What's gonna happen to me? So then a stripper came next to me and she said, "Hey, how are you doing? And where are you from?" A little bit in broken English because they weren't that fluent. And then, yeah, can you buy me a drink? Buy you a drink? You work here. Why should I buy you a drink? And then I was stabbing the American guy and I said, "Hey, are we supposed to buy these girls drinks?" And the guy said, "Oh, fuck those bitches, fuck those bitches. You hang with, you hang out with me now." And I was like, okay, whatever. So I was hanging out with the American guy, but the guy was drinking. So he was drinking shots, and I don't know what Bacardi strong liquor, and he was getting more and more fucked up in his mind. So he was. At first, he was high fiving me all the time. Oh, high five, high five. And then he was hugging me, touching me, and then he even kissed me on the cheek, and I was thinking, what the fuck is going on? So, and then he said, "Oh yeah, Emmer, we need to smoke a cigarette outside." I said, "I'm all up for it. Yes, of course. Yes, philosophy. So let's go outside." And then he was like, "Do you have cigarettes?" "No, I don't smoke." "Oh, I don't have cigarettes as well." So we walked the street, and of course, everything was closed because it was like 4 a.m. So everything was freaking closed, so we couldn't buy cigarettes. And then he said, "Hey, do you want to go to my hotel room? I've got a big bag of cigarettes over there." And that was the first time I actually said no. I mean, I'm not going to your hotel room. Touchy American guy that I don't know, fucked up in the mind with all the alcohol. I said, no, 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 I've got a better idea. Let's just go back to the strip club because Igor is still there. Igor, he said, "I'm a married man." He had a ring, like I think he was married or something, but we didn't see him the whole time because he was hanging out with the strippers in a private room. Don't know what happened in the private room, but anyway, he was a married man and he was carrying a big stack of paper money of the American guy. So I think he had a really good time. Eventually, pretty much came to a close. So we went back to Perchesk, where I live actually. I live close to work. And he said, "Oh, let's have breakfast." So we had breakfast at a McDonald's, was fine. And then he said, "Oh, let's go to your place to hang out and drink another beer." And that was also the second time I actually said no. I mean, the first time I was more or less convincing him to go to another path, but this was really the first time I said, "Don't think it's a good idea that I invite you to my place. Let's just call it a night. I mean, it's a long day and I'm supposed to meet someone in a few hours. So let's just call it a night." "Yeah, yeah, great. Let's keep in touch. Here's my business card." And I gave him my business cards as well. And we said goodbye, never saw him again. I mean, but then again, just by saying yes to everything, okay, it was super weird, but it's a cool story, right? I mean, I'm experiencing stuff like this all the time with, yeah, like I said, the bed bugs, and suddenly I had to do STD test, and the crazy American guys, beggars that try to rob me, and say that I'm an evil wizard. I've got a ton of stories like that. Yeah, anyway, hope you have a really nice weekend. Trust you had already some plans and that you didn't plan to meet me as of yet. But yeah, I hope you're doing fine, and hopefully we can meet each other soon. And looking forward to hearing your stories, of course. Okay.